I think that in college we find a lot of people lost, and they just have no idea what life is about or who they are or what they want to do. And I mean, I feel lost a lot, but I couldn't even imagine not having that purpose and direction. And you know, if everything else is wrong, I'm like, did I get my salat though? You know, like, did I get 5 prayers in the day? If I did that, then you know, I did my duty to God, and that was a successful day for me.
You always need to make a point to be like, thank you for everything I'm doing, like everything you're doing, and just constantly remember that like God is there on like a typical Tuesday.
You need to remember him in the good times when you're happy. You get that A, you know, coming for shukr.
Yeah.
Thank God for what he did for you, because you know it wasn't just purely you. He gave you the brain for you to be able to do that.
Being with a group of people, being with a community, being in a space that encourages all of that, like helps you either start that habit, maintain that habit, or just like constantly do it.
Having those habits early on are very important, but that doesn't necessarily check you out of the race if you're starting out late.
Make a mistake in school and you know things are not going your way. At least you have your religion, and at least you have some type of structure in your life that's always going to be there. And I think it's really important for people to understand that. So it's never a time for you to come in late to the religion, because I think timing is all relative to who you are.
Some people think about this as, you know, rules, and they just focus on what you can do and you can't do around these things. But at the end of the day, the reality of it is that everything in Islam is better for you.
The MSU at least puts out certain events every single week to allow us to facilitate our own God consciousness. But I think also, for me specifically, the fact that we have a good prayer room that's right here, center of campus basically, for us to be able to just, you know, real quick, board over, pray, and then be off to class literally in 5 minutes is just an amazing opportunity.
The diverse prayer space is very, very critical, and something that I think is unique here.
When you see like all the brothers just walking away from like the masjid, you know, like a little squad, like that is a legitimate, like those are like brothers walking towards God consciousness together because they just took an hour out of their day to go remember God as a community.
MSU or like USC has like a good balance of like communal, but also like giving you your own personal space to kind of reflect. You could go like leave to go and pray in Masjid Umar al-Khattab and like have your own space, and like if you want to have your own time. And then you also have the community who like keeps tab on like you and your spiritual well-being. And I think I personally appreciate having like my own personal space. Like, I'm so excited when I go on my lunch break for work on Fridays to go pray Jamaat. It's a solitude that's rooted in community, because like around me I see like all these USC students, and we're all here on our own personal journey. I know there are people there that are on the same journey with me.
One of my biggest concerns, like, and it sounds so stupid now, but when I was coming to USC, some of my friends were like, yeah, like, you know about USC, right? Like, you know what they do at USC? And I was like, wow, like, all 16,000 undergrad, like, party? I distinctly remember one night, like, everyone on my floor was going to, like, I don't even know, like, this party or something like that. And, like, I just, like, texted, like, 2 people from MSU, and then they were like, wait, like, you down to do something? And I was like, yeah. And, like, I think that's important to know that, like, you're in no way in it alone. And, like, there's so many people here, like, that are with you. And then, in the end, it doesn't even make it hard.
المؤمنون والمؤمنات بعضهم أولياء بعض يأمرون بالمعروف وينهون عن المنكر ويقيمون الصلاة ويؤتون الزكاة ويطيعون الله ورسوله أولئك سيرحمهم الله إن الله عزيز حكيم.